We are back here on Carolina Women. Deb Durrant has joined us as a regular now here at Moor Spa. We're talking about Eartherapy. You know, every time we talk about these amazing treatments, and I get so excited. I'm wondering, and I'm just curious, there are times where I maybe have a couple of hours that I can carve out during the week. And when we were talking last time after we went off air, you were saying, you know what? Perfect. Because you've got so many treatments that aren't necessarily 4-hour treatments, that you can come in and decompress, begin your, I guess, journey into health and wellness with some of the services that you offer that don't take so long.
Yeah, I'd love to just share with you.
Yeah.
So we have a whole area of the spa that's hand and foot treatments. In fact, you don't even need to go into the spa to put your robe on. If you just need a quick fix, you can still come in, feel the warmth of the spa, and have hand and foot detoxes. We don't do mani-pedis,
right?
But we do hand soaks, we do hydrating hand wraps with muds, and you put your hand on a nice salt that just keeps it nice and warm. Same with the feet, nice feet soaks with Himalayan salt and the Austrian mud. And
I don't know about you, but when my hands are rubbed or touched or my feet, it is recalibrating.
It does.
I feel like it can really shift my mood.
Absolutely. And so our therapists here can do reflexology. We have, and like I said, Eartherapy, we have a fusion of cultures from around the world that we try to bring into the spa. So you'll see elements of India, Tibet, even in those hand and foot treatments. We have Kanza wands, which is this beautiful little tool that on the bottom of your feet does these massages, and it's beautiful and luxurious.
Look, Maria and I are like, yes, I think next time we interview you, we might have to have a little, but you were talking about mud therapies on hands even.
Yeah, so if we had time today, next time you come in.
Yeah, we'll do that, that'd be fun.
I'll put some mud on your hand. Within 15 minutes after we've talked for a while, I can wipe the mud off, the Austrian mud, and you'll see your hand is red in that area. And that's because the benefit of that Moor, you know, with that humic fulvic acid, it's penetrated the skin, it's brought blood to the surface. So that's just a good example of how effective that mud is. In fact, if I may, back in the 50s, remember I said they did all that research on this mud, and they wanted to understand why is so effective in these treatments over there. Well, they put it under a microscope, identified all the elements in the mud, but they also put it under another type of a camera called a Krillon. It's a Krillon photograph. And they noticed that there was an actual energy emitting from the mud itself. It was a living organism.
Oh, I love this.
So you will feel it especially when you take the baths. You'll feel the tingly on your skin. We always tell people there's a few contraindications: high blood pressure, hypertension, and that's because you will feel something from the mud.
Can I shift gears, and ask you? You've got a fantastic spa room. Not spa room.
Like a lounge. It's like a relaxation room.
Yes, exactly. And then I was looking at the sauna.
Yes, the halotherapy sauna.
Yes, tell us about that.
Yeah, so that's a halotherapy infrared sauna, and it fits 4 people. But you go in and it's got salt, really a fine mist of salt. So it's that dry salt therapy that everybody is so familiar with, most people. But it's so good for you. If you think of salt, it's one of those things in the world that is such a detoxifying or clean, it just cleanses. So when you breathe in salt, in fact they say 15 minutes in the sauna is like 3 months on the beach.
Oh, I did not realize that, really.
I mean, you think about salt. We use salt for so many ways to clean things just in life in general. When you breathe it in, sinus issues, I mean, it goes on and on. Everything you've got going on.
When I think about neti pots, it is. Yeah, saline solution,
all of it. So if you've got a bit of a cold coming on, go sit in the sauna. There's also an infrared light in there, and it goes through different phases of light therapy. You can choose one color, or you can go through the different phases, like just keep it on kind of a rotation. That's also very therapeutic.
Oh, I mean, every aspect of the spa has a therapeutic component to it. And I know with only a few seconds left, I don't want to miss out on the most exciting therapy that you offer here.
The chocolate?
Yes, the chocolate. But honestly, share with us a little bit. This is pretty interesting.
One of the things they do in Europe at the clinics is they actually ingest the mud. They ingest the Moor. So they drink it. There's a little elixir, and actually Moor Spa has that elixir as well. And they do that for also gastrointestinal issues, ulcers, all kinds of stuff. Just get the gut correct. Well, not everybody can drink a little glass of water and mud, so Michael put it in chocolate.
Well, that's manageable.
It's manageable, so I'm going to have you try it real quick.
I would absolutely love it. And while I'm trying it and my friend Deb is trying it, this looks
Yes.
delicious. We want to thank all of you for joining us here at the Moor Spa on Carolina Women. Bye-bye.